In moments when it feels like God is silent and distant, how do we continue to trust His plan and remain faithful, just as His disciples did in their waiting? Have you ever stared at your phone, waiting for someone to respond? You send a message, the three dots come up, and then they go away, and then they come back. Those three dots you're waiting to see. They appear and disappear. You're left in that space of wondering, what are they going to say? Are they even going to reply? Luke 23:50 to 56 says this. Now there was a man named Joseph, a member of the council, a good and upright man, who had not consented to their decision and action. He came from the Judean town of Arimathea, and he himself was waiting for the kingdom of God. Going to Pilate, he asked for Jesus' body. Then he took it down, wrapped it in linen cloth, and placed it in a tomb cut in the rock, one in which no one had been yet laid. It was preparation day, and the Sabbath was about to begin. The women who had come with Jesus from Galilee followed Joseph and saw the tomb and how his body was laid in it. They went home and they prepared spices and perfumes, but they rested on the Sabbath in obedience to the commandment. That was this moment in Luke 23. It felt like three dots. Jesus was laid to rest by Joseph of Arimathea. He takes his body, he wraps it, he puts it in the tomb made just for him. The women had followed in silence from Galilee. Nearby they sat, they watched, they waited. And then, silence. Sabbath began. The city rested. The disciples hid. The sky had darkened still now. It feels like God is quiet, like heaven had nothing more to say. I think it's fair to say that we have all had our own share of three-dot moments, right? Moments with God in the in-between, in the waiting. Maybe it's a season where we felt like it was all we did was cry out and holler, God, where are you? You're in the midst of a diagnosis, waiting for the phone call on the new job. Maybe it's just a test, but you're waiting. I know that there have been seasons where I have sat in silence, and in those moments, it's hard to be patient and hard to wait, even if something better was on the other side. I wanted it now. In your own life, maybe you felt that silence. Maybe you're watching and waiting, and you're staring at the screen, and nothing is happening, and yet everything is being prepared. Maybe today, on this holy Saturday, you're waiting for that answer, those three dots. God's not done. Today, that too may be sealed. It may be a closed moment, but the story's not over. God's not done. Those three dots are just waiting. They're coming. We don't know it yet, but we have to trust that God is preparing something. Resurrection's on its way. So if you find yourself in a season of quiet, remember the women who waited by the tomb. Stay close. Don't lose hope, because even when we can't see it, the story continues.